Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Started, and Monday Night Primetime is underway. Bayshore Tootin now on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence starting with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets loose down the right side. He could do it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Continuing to move past the 45. And they haul him to the ground there. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
First down throw by Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. South.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
All right.
3rd and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Bronco 8.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Hand off to Tutu. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
6-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Go. Hey, go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down throw, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd down again to Tutu. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the pistol, here comes Edwards. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, run!
Lawrence working from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Go, let's go!
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Little knocks it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Charbonnet. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
All right.
Another carry for Charbonnet. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
All right. Look the hot.
Stroud from the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Let's go. Tonight.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes it the impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence to throw it. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down. The Jaguars in the punt formation. He has it at the 33. Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a give to Charbonnet. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
What's that? 18. What's that?
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Jaguars 10, Texans 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tootin now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought
the
down.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Red on the red.
Lawrence in the pistol. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
11. All right, let's go. Here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, go!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Can this offense get it done?
All right. Oh, yeah, you got him. 18. What's up?
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He finds Johnston. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ron!
Now Lawrence. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
It's easy. Ralph, son. 11.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Oh, right.
To the air, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fields this at the 19. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it."
Red on red.
First down throw, Lawrence. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Let's go. On red.
Lawrence again here, 2nd and 10. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
All right, let's go.
Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Little knocks it through, and that'll double their lead to 6. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Second half starting off with a run by Charbonnet. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Throwing is Stroud. Connects here with Jalen Noel. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that?
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans throw 6 points onto their score. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
13, Luke. Hey.
Nailed will begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They go play action. Lawrence. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This might be a free play for him. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stop coming from Henry to Oto'o.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Jade, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions give more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Hey, let's go. 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Stroud. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
All right. Tony.
Running it after the penalty. penalty. He'll cobble together a yard there. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hey, that's my man.
From the gun, Stroud. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
How's the slide? Hot. 18. What's up?
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now. First round. They did it. He made the interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Jaguars have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Tootin gets it from the gun. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Hey,
Running this one left. And he gets them the first. Not the biggest gain on the reverse, but it got what they needed.
Get another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Red on red.
Inside give here for Tootin. He is down to the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Silver.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
On red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. That one connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
From the red zone on first. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, Bronk, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
13, Luke.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And this is caught, so at come aboard this lead they've got here in the 4. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Charbonnet now up the middle. Let's attack. He's still going. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that means 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Tony. Hey, south. Hey, push.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, go!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It's complete to Johnston, outright. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On the ground, Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
A gain of 30.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Tootin on 1st and 10. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
It's a loss of 2.
Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Pass to 60.
Now a give running right. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
5-yard line.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Back to throw. Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Here we go, sir.
I'm drawn up here for Lawrence. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take